Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Do me a favor before we get started. I need you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next so that you will not miss an episode. If you are interested in joining the real estate group, check out this link below. Join the waitlist for the real estate group. And if you are a man watching, check out the pin link below. Will be my hat collection. So we're going to talk about 4 secrets that the bank does not want you to know. 4 secrets that the bank does not want you to know. Number one, when it comes to lending, there are unadvertised programs at banks for specific groups of people. These groups of people are if you are a woman, if you are a minority, if you are a veteran. So these are unadvertised programs where they will loan you money at a lower interest rate. Reason being is that there is a long history of discrimination when it comes to lending, that Blacks are denied loans. And it's still happening today, right? So Blacks are denied loans at a far higher rate than any other group. So there are specific programs at specific banks that has unadvertised programs because they're not allowed to advertise it. So if you are a woman watching me, if you're Black, you're watching me, if you are a veteran watching me, head on over to PNC Bank, Truist Bank, and ask about these unadvertised programs. Get yourself a loan and go buy some assets. All right. So that's the number one secret. All right. Number two. Number two. So banks, they want you to save money with very little interest, right? So essentially by having your money in the bank, your money is just sitting there and you're not making any money. So um, most people grow up and you learn to open up a bank account, right? It's the first thing you learn is to open up a bank account. However, what you should be learning is to open up a brokerage account. So your money should be in a brokerage account, not a bank account. So that's the number two secret. Where are you actually placing the money? So banks want you to save the money with very low interest, and they're going to offer you things that don't build your money, like a CD, for example, a savings account, for example. They're offering you things that are not helping you financially. All right. And they're taking the money that you put in there and they're investing it. All right. So they're investing your money. All right. So essentially, the money should not be in a bank, it should be in a brokerage account. So if you do choose to put the money in the bank, that money should be money that you need access to relatively soon. Right. However, the majority of the money should be over in a brokerage account where it is getting high interest. Even a high yield savings account would be better than a bank account. But bank account is what we're all familiar with, and bank account is what we're all taught, right? So making that transition, heading over to the brokerage account, or even heading over to the high yield savings account would be better than a bank. However, the bank is good for the money that you need right away. All right. So that is the number two secret. The banks, they want you to save and they want you to earn pennies on the dollar. And that's what they're doing. Pennies on the dollar. Number two secret. Number three, banks want you to overdraft. Banks want you to overdraft. And we appreciate that if we don't have any money in our account, right? But they want you to overdraft. Reason being is that they're making billions of dollars every year with those overdraft fees. Every time you overdraft, $35, $35 here, $35, $35, $35, $35. And so the banks, they want you to do that. That is part of their business model, and they are making billions of dollars every year from overdraft fees. So some good ways to get a handle on that would be to set up an alerts that will let you know when your account is low. Also tracking the spending. So we're getting into budgeting. So tracking the spending to see where the money is going. Also checking your bank account every day. Checking it every day to see what's going on with that bank account. So 9 times out of 10, there's a subscription in there that should have been canceled. There's a charge in there that shouldn't be charged. A whole lot of stuff can be going on in that bank account. So taking a look at the bank account, looking around to see what is going on a regular basis. All right. Also doing things like connecting the checking account to a savings account, if possible, or connecting the checking account to a credit card to prevent more of those overdraft fees from happening. All right. But that's the number 3 secret, is that the bank, they want you to overdraft. They love overdrafts because they're getting billions of dollars every year. That's free money for them. Free money. Number 4 secret is the fact that you can get business credit from these different banks. You can go to multiple different banks and get business credit from each bank and use that business credit to buy assets. So instead of your money just sitting there doing nothing, you're actually using business credit to buy assets, which are going to make you wealthy. All right. So getting into this whole business credit thing, learning business credit, and then going to get the business credit from the banks. So it is available at the banks. Business credit to buy assets, and then eventually getting into grants to buy assets. All right. So grants is money that you don't have to pay back. Business credit, you have to pay that back. Grants, you don't have to pay that back. So eventually getting into grants also is a good thing. All right. So do me a favor, if you like this channel, I need you to hit that like button. That helps the algorithm. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. If you made it this far in the video, type in the word real estate. All right. If you're interested in joining the real estate group, check out the link below. Sign up for the wait list. And if you're a man watching, check out the pin link below. Check out the hat collection. All right. So as you know, real estate is very important when it comes to building wealth. However, having a business to go along with that real estate is equally important. So let me know, what business did you decide to pursue? And if you would like to keep that under wraps, that's fine too. That's understandable. But just to have that in your mind, that having some kind of business is pretty important. All right. Really depends on what you desire out of life because everybody does not desire it. All right. So do me a favor before you leave. I need you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. And I will see you in the next video.